Oh no, Diablo Gamer X was slain by the rotting corpse fiend. He clearly wasn't using the best build in Diablo 4. What is the best build in Diablo 4? The best Diablo 4 build. Best highest build for all class. Top 5 launch builds. Is the best build in the top 5 launch builds? Most well-rounded build. The perfect build. If it's the perfect build, is it no longer well-rounded or highest? Is it within the top 5 launches? Better than Pulverize, then two videos down, is Pulverize is the ultimate build. So if it's better than the ultimate build, what does that mean? And then there's the best build for endgame, and it's crazy. But it's not as crazy as the highest damage build ever for 10 million damage. But that's different than the most insane build ever. And I says, I'm playing Druid wrong. But that guy said it was better than Pulverize. And the Pulverize guy said it was the ultimate build. Best post-nerf build. Now we're adding a time qualifier. When was the nerf? This video's 4 days ago, but the Invincible build was 2 days ago. New endgame godlike build. Is God worse than Invincible? Is God worse than the werewolf? Where does God rank? Highest damage build deletes the Butcher. This was a day ago. Has anyone seen the Butcher since a day ago? Has he gone for real? Best build for all classes. Can I play a Pulverized Druid on a Rogue? In Nightmare 3. That's not even the highest ranking. The look of people's faces on these thumbnails. Terrified, horrified, scared, upset. That face looks a lot like the other face I saw. New true best Necromancer. The other one's full of lies. Firewall is still the best Sork build.
Ultimate, penultimate.
The people think you're a Blizzard
Nightmare
show.
Torment.
We gotta do something.
You've got to make that more clear.
How do I find the best build?
I just want to be the best, and I demand respect.
Okay, so if you actually want to find Diablo 4 builds, there's like a couple websites that I looked up that appear to be acceptable, but realistically, they'll have the exact same information. I'm not sure who's sucking off who to copy-paste all this sort of stuff here, but like, it's literally just the same. Almost all these lists are the same. The way their guides are written is basically the same. The only thing is, for some reason, Icy Veins hates druids. There's not even a single druid in the S tier category. But then it says S tier for endgame. I'm not sure what's happening there. Either way, these lists are about the same. So you could look at any of these 4 websites and actually find builds. As far as finding the over-exaggerated nonsense versions, yeah, I mean, I guess YouTube's your best bet. But it's like, as you saw, it's pure cancer trying to wade through the fucking swamp, the absolute swamp that is trying to identify what builds are good for your class. And having played a few and spoken to people who have played 10s, 20, 30 different builds, yeah, some are better than the others in the end game. Until you're level 70, 80, and you're actually trying to do more high tier content, none of this stuff matters. Now, the real build guides come from information found from 4chan. 4 years ago, there was a leak on 4chan that is now, I think, a pulled down thread that was talking about how a man was working for Blizzard, putting out Diablo 2019. 4 years ago from 2019, 2023, that's Diablo 4. Timeline adds up to be more like God of War or The Witcher, which Diablo 4, when I think Diablo 4, I think God of War, and I think The Witcher. Now, if you actually take a look at 4chan builds in Diablo 4, they go over the build guides and the leaks that we've actually listed. Things like max roll, things like D4 build. Clearly 4chan knows what's up. And you can go over the statistics on tracked players in 4chan. This seems to me be like the actual appropriate place to find all your needs for Diablo 4 build. You can watch professional players like Shroud through WebM embedded files in 4chan. Now granted, the colorful language of those who are involved in 4chan does slightly line up with the average Diablo 4 user, but it is a place to glean some very interesting perspective. You get to view these super useful interactive maps. I think this helps somehow, I'm not sure. Thanks to 4chan, I did actually find this little gif of the Butcher. /ask. No, what is it? How do you do this?
The world may
How do we work the chat GPTs? What is it under in our fucking bot?
Fuck is it /right?
Did you say /Reich?
Can assist you in
That's
creating
right.
content designing solutions.
Have you been doing /RIGHT?
Well, I just wasn't doing either.
Well, no, it wasn't the exact same. I said what is.
So, what was your question?
What is?
Okay. Number 1, the tank.
Ooh, what's the tank?
I mean, this doesn't. The DPS, the hybrid.
Upper Blackrock Spire.
Paladin.
And then Muffins, he's answered differently. I don't know. Rogue Assassin. Okay. Take the dual wielder feat. Did you take that?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, here we go. Okay, I got it. Barbarian Whirlwind. This build focuses on using Whirlwind skill to deal massive damage while also increasing the Barbarian's mobility. Yes. Sorcerer Meteor build. Is there meteors in Sork?
There is a meteor.
There is,
Alright.
but I don't know if it's.
It looks on a little bit.
It's,
It's a little bit off. So
Druid Summoner. That's the worst build.
Oh,
Or is it really the best
Paladin
build?
Well, it says we could
Hammer
use.
was-
You can create armies of animals, which I wish we could create. We can create
just you
two
can
wolves and one
have
bird.
3 werewolves, I guess.
Holy Hammer build for paladins. There's not even neither in the game.
All right, all right.
Oh.
He'll fully hammer.
Hammer did.
Hammer will come.
It will come.
It'll
It's the
happen.
expansion. Feel like this is as valid, if not more valid, than Icy Veins, Wowhead, and all the YouTube things combined. Ultimately, whatever class you decide to play and whatever build you decide to make in Diablo 4, using whatever resource you feel necessary, whether it's 4chan or YouTube or Google or whatever, just don't forget to follow the most important thing, and that's your heart. After all, I'm just a bear. Hey look,